Bill O'Reilly here. Welcome to the No Spin News for Monday, July 10th, 2023. Stand up for your country. So this week we are going to continue our investigation into the Biden family finances. If you were with us last week, you know we've made a lot of progress here. We're breaking stories almost every day. I had a column yesterday, and it's still posted on BillO'Reilly.com, bringing you up to date. If you have not followed us, all you have to do is read that column. It's free for everybody, BillO'Reilly.com, and you'll be with us. If you are a premium or concierge member on BillO'Reilly.com, you can get transcripts of every broadcast free. So tonight, for the talking points, we're going to deal with what Congress is doing. Remember, the Justice Department wants no part of this investigation. So it's up to Congress to enlighten the American people about what is going on. So there are three investigations in the House: Oversight, Judiciary, Ways and Means. And they're working together. They're all probing what happened, how much money went into the Biden family, on and on and on and on. There are no formal hearings this week. However, FBI Chief Christopher Wray is set to testify on Wednesday, 10 a.m., House Judiciary Committee, and I'm sure he's going to be asked some questions about this. I'd be crazy if he isn't. And we're all over that, okay? Now, Wray, as I mentioned before, has a tendency to say, I can't say anything, it's under investigation every time. It's like the Fifth Amendment, okay? That's what he usually does, Wray. And I'm not expecting him to do anything different, but maybe he'll surprise us and look out for you and me and bring us up to speed on why the FBI is now perceived to be a corrupt institution, which is tragic for this country. So that's a big day on Wednesday. Okay, so right now we have two IRS whistleblowers in play. You probably know this. One is named Gary Shapley. He's already testified under oath, and another unidentified IRS agent who is expected to testify shortly. Okay, and these people basically say that Hunter Biden got lenient treatment, that they weren't really interested, the Justice Department, in finding out what he did and how he did it. That's the testimony by these two whistleblowers. There is another FBI informant who is anonymous, confidential, who has gone to Senator Grassley of Iowa and Congressman Comer of Kentucky and alleged the FBI has information about the Biden family and about the president himself. Now, remember, due process is very, very important here. Very important. Can't convict based on allegations. That's not fair. It's not right. We don't do that. But this is mounting. It's building. Okay? Now, as far as the Justice Department is concerned, Merrick Garland, and we have proven that, he doesn't want to know. And there's nothing you can do about that other than impeach Merrick Garland, which may happen. And once again, if articles of impeachment are brought up against the Attorney General, they would start in the House. I believe they would pass, but then they go into the Senate controlled by the Democrats and they wouldn't convict Merrick Garland. But the exercise on why Garland's being impeached would force the media to cover the story because the story is not being covered now. Media doesn't want any part of Hunter Biden or Joe Biden's finances. They won't cover it. So we showed you what NBC News did last week. They interviewed Biden. No questions about Hunter. Over the weekend, Fareed Zakaria, CNN, he interviewed Biden. No questions about Hunter. Roll the tape.
Finally, Mr. President, you've often said when people ask you about your age, just watch me. And I think a lot of people do watch you and are impressed, and they think you've been a great president.
Fawning doesn't even come close. Fareed Zakaria kissed the president's butt for about a half an hour. That's all he did. It was humiliating. Just a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago, that couldn't have happened. Zakaria would have been laughed out of the business, the media business. He didn't ask one question about Hunter, neither did NBC News. That tells me, I can't prove it, that the White House is saying you can interview Biden, but you can't ask him about Hunter, or anything like that. That's what that tells me. Because surely NBC News and CNN understand that by not asking Biden about 3 congressional investigations, that's a dereliction of duty on their part. They have to understand it. It's just shocking. It's shocking. Well, you did the tough thing during COVID. You paid your people and pulled your business through the pandemic. And now you could qualify for up to $26,000 per employee at covidtaxrelief.org. Government funds are available to reward companies with 2 or more employees who stayed open during COVID. This is not a loan. You don't have to pay it back. Nobody knows about this more than the CPAs and tax experts at covidtaxrelief.org. You pay nothing up front. They do the work and share a percentage of the cash they get back for you. Even those businesses who took PPP loans can qualify. Nonprofits and churches as well. So let covidtaxrelief.org help you get up to $26,000 per employee. Visit covidtaxrelief.org. That's covidtaxrelief.org. Okay, let's get to the mail. We got Howard Burns, Bismarck, North Dakota. My question to you, Bill, is everyone talks about it, but nobody ever does anything about it. I'm very disappointed in the Republicans in the House and in the Senate. Constant investigations, allegations, and threats, but never any action. Okay, but you got to stair step it. You know, I think this time something's going to happen. I think. Janet Concierge, remember, Janet gets direct access to me. Good reporting, Bill, but the 1,000-pound gorilla in the room is Joe Biden, because Hunter Biden offers nothing to China, Romania, Ukraine, or Russia except his father, Joe. And that was when he was only VP, so Obama must have been in on it. No. Vice President and President's offices aren't even in the same building. Obama didn't necessarily know what the grift was. I mean, he may have, but you can't say that. It's not fair. John, as we don't know what Joe Biden did to earn the cash, don't you think it's a bit premature to say acts weren't treasonous or a threat to national security? Look, I investigate on what I know. I'm not going to say it's treason or whatever if I don't know that. That means my credibility just blows up. Milton, I'm sick and tired of the 2-tiered justice system. It's not supposed to be this way. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat. No one in public office be taking money for their own personal use from a foreign entity that puts our nation at risk. Very good, Milton. Very good. This is a grift. Tiffany Carson, Tulsa, Oklahoma. My husband and I are loyal premium members, have gifted others with memberships. Thank you very much, Tiffany. Last night's broadcast, she's talking about Thursday. Regarding Hunter Biden was exceptional. Thank you for pivoting and going back to your investigative roots. Your only source we trust for integrity. Okay. I'm one of the few that's still doing this. There are others. John Solomon, he does it. And a few others, but most don't. And if you work in a corporate media, you can't. Not going to let you. Georgina Marty, Ocala, Florida. If not for your news program, this Hunter Biden investigation will be getting zero traction. So thank you for not letting it go. I'm never going to let it go. And if it amounts to nothing as far as the president is concerned, I will say that. Wendy Lynn Langos, my understanding is, and Wendy lives in Whittier, California, my understanding is that our Constitution and the Declaration of Independence are intertwined. No. Biden doesn't know the difference between the Declaration and the Constitution. The Declaration was basically why the United States was beginning a war to break away from England. That's Declaration of Independence. The Constitution is how the victorious country, after we defeated the king, will be run. So there's themes, but they're not intertwined. Gordon Lawson, Hanson, Massachusetts. Why aren't Republicans talking about 50% of the party who are not going to vote for Trump in a primary? Does the party think if he wins the primary, they'll vote for him in the general? I won't. You know, I don't know what people think. I just know that Donald Trump is well ahead of everybody else in the Republican primary system. All I know right now. Katie Pelicano, Glenview, Illinois. As a younger millennial, I always enjoy your take on a wide range of topics. I have to thank my mom, who watched you in the Chicago area since your Fox days. I found the No Spin News when I heard a few years back that she missed your show. Now she watches and I watch. I have a question. I heard on several different podcasts that RFK Jr. will run with Donald Trump. No. Podcasts. When people go, oh, you have a podcast? Like, no, I don't have a podcast. I have a broadcast. I don't do podcasts. Vicki Carnes, Franklin, Vermont. I've watched you since 1999, O'Reilly. You are the best. Upon watching the program Thursday, I am now upgrading concierge membership. Hundreds of people have upgraded because you get transcripts of everything that we do. And concierge is, believe me, it's an insurance policy for your life. Anything goes wrong in your life, you let me know about it, and I will try to help you. Concierge membership, BillO'Reilly.com. Richard Cavallo, Charleston, South Carolina. I bought the summer reading book special, just finished Killing the Mob and Killing the Legends on a family vacation, could not put them down. Very smart of you to buy the summer reading BillO'Reilly.com special. And I bet you the vacation was more fun because in your downtime, you could read these books, and they're all fun to read, and you learn a lot. So you get all three of them, plus a Team Normal hat, keep the sun out of your face, $32.95. Man, good deal. Blakely Berger, Indianapolis. Would you possibly give a congrats to my Danish wife, Marie, who became a U.S. citizen on Thursday? Took her 10 years. Marie, we are happy to have you. And I know it must have been a long, frustrating 10 years, but you did it the right way. And now you and your husband, Blakely, and your son can build a legacy in this country. Congratulations. Killing the Witches, moving up fast on Amazon, even though it's 2 months away from release point. If you order it now, you get it free. BillO'Reilly.com has it. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. You will love this book. I just got a note from a very important person who said it was my best book. But, you know, people do that a lot. But I think you're going to really like it. So I ordered that one. And then we have bumper sticker special. We have a new bumper sticker, okay? Don't be a pinhead. One of my favorites, going back to my roots. So you get 6 bumper stickers, 2 of each. Don't be a pinhead. Atheism, nothing there. Team Normal. Okay, very low price. We didn't want you to have fun, okay? And, you know, put them wherever you want to put them. Don't be a pinhead is hysterical. And we'll send them right out to you. Little fun here, you know. Team Normal, don't be a pinhead. Atheism, nothing there. It's a little religious, but not bad. Okay, I got a final thought for you on Senator Cruz. We'll be right back. Have you ever put yourself on the back burner, prioritizing work and family? Then one day you wake up and you have more time. But your body says, no thanks, Bill. Aches and pains. It is no fun. Now, I don't have a time travel solution for you, but I do want to tell you about a revolutionary relief system. It's a groundbreaking natural alternative to pain management. It starts with their patented plant-sourced active ingredient called Canopia Active, which has been rigorously tested to reduce pain and inflammation. Check out RevRelief.com. Use their roll-on gel stick for instant relief and their capsules for longer-term inflammation reduction. They are so confident in their products. They are offering my audience their first order free, plus shipping and handling. That's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. This is a limited time offer, so please go to www.revrelief.com/free. That's www.revrelief.com/free. Okay, so this is the final thought of the day. I promoted Senator Cruz for this evening. He couldn't do it, and we understand. I mean, look, these guys are super busy, and Ron Johnson really stepped up. The senator from Wisconsin really stepped up. Anyway, Senator Cruz says he's going to come on next week. We're going to talk about, obviously, the Biden family finances, and he's going to introduce in the Senate Kate's Law, reintroduce it. So I want to know how that's going to go, what the wording of it's going to be, and we're looking forward to having Senator Cruz on next week, okay? All this week, we're going to continue our reporting on the Biden finances. I'm not going to be repetitive on this. I mean, we got new stuff. You get it right away. Always check the message of the day on BillO'Reilly.com. It's free for everybody. You don't have to be any membership. In the morning, we set a template for what we're going to do. But we got lots of stuff flowing in now. Lots of stuff flowing in. But it is the summertime, and Congress is going to take a long vacation. So we want to get enough stuff on the record as we can. The key component to this thing, as I said in the interview with Senator Johnson, somebody from within the Biden administration has got to come out. That's the John Dean syndrome. John Dean worked for Nixon. He's a counsel, White House counsel, turned on Nixon, stabbed him all over the place, but Nixon did bad things, okay? And that was the end of Nixon. Anybody comes out of the Biden administration, anybody, has access to all of these conversations and stuff that went on, access to Hunter and access to that, over. So absolutely could happen. Thank you for watching and listening on our 300 radio stations across the country to the No Spin News. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.